Ashlee and I met on a blind date with two best friends of ours, Mark and Mary Weiss.
We met on a blind date.
Mary came up to me and told me that she found my wife.
This couple came up to me and asked me if I was dating anyone, and I said no. And they asked if I'd be interested in going on a date. They knew someone, and I said, okay, sure, why not?
You know, I'd never gone on a blind date before, but I knew I could trust Mark and Mary, and Mark kept on telling me how beautiful Ashlee was. And
they came and picked me up and took me, and I met him.
I pulled into the parking lot and saw Ashlee, and
I was like waiting and waiting to see if he liked me.
I think I fell in love before I ever talked to her.
He ended up asking me to go get ice cream afterwards, and then he drove me back to my apartment. And
I asked her for a number. She actually gave me her, or tried to give me her business card.
And then he asked for my number, and I gave him my business card because I was so nervous.
And then she realized that it was a date and actually gave me her number.
Totally. Oh, and I gave him 2 hugs at the end because I was so nervous.
Afterward, after the date, I got Ashlee's phone number and called her.
Then he called me. Actually, I texted him first. I made the first move.
We talked a couple times, and then we actually met up kind of informally and went running.
We just started dating after that, and a month later, he asked me to be his girlfriend. We were officially dating.
I think Ashlee knew, and I both knew at that time that we wanted to continue to see each other.
I want to share a couple of things that have meant so much to me when talking to other couples about getting married. My first favorite thought is how you're breaking all the mathematical rules known to the math world. And it's the only time when 1 + 1 = 1. Take one man and one woman, join them together in the holy bond of marriage with all the blessings from God, and you end up with the sum of 1. Doug writes, my second favorite thing I'd like to share is a secret from my love of hunting. Justin, as you know, I don't just love shooting things. In fact, it is the last thing on my list when I'm out in God's creation. One day I was sitting on the ground as the sunrise broke over the horizon and discovered one of the most beautiful illustrations of marriage. There was one drop of water, or dew, clinging to the top of a blade of grass. I reclined there and watched that drop of water. Then I noticed another, smaller drop of water about 1 millimeter away from the overhanging droplet. The top water droplet slipped down and connected to the lower droplet and became one nice droplet of water. The next part, Doug writes, is even more amazing. The sunrise struck it. Now the sun, or perhaps Son of God, transformed it into what appeared to be a precious jewel. If you looked at it from one angle, it looked like a garnet. Another view seemed to look like an emerald. It had the luster of a ruby from still another direction. But the best part was when the sun came out fully in all its power. This former droplet of water became a diamond with its entire luster, facets, glory, and beauty. I couldn't think of a better illustration of your marriage. Allow Christ to always be the one to radiate His unconditional love through the many facets of your marriage. Commit this love until your last days on this earth. We love you. And many, 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 many blessings. Thank you, Doug. Those are wonderful words.